Good morning, everyone. This is Black Forest. We're coming at you today with a different type of video. This one is not one of our standard videos we do every day. This is a special request. One of our subscribers asked that we do a breakdown of the British pound Aussie. Okay, so before we go ahead and break down this chart and this currency pair, we have to state that this video is for educational purposes only. This is not financial advice, okay? But we all know why you guys are here. You guys are here to find good, credible trading content that can help improve your abilities as traders and put a little bit of extra money in your pocket, especially in these troubling times of rising prices all around us, okay? Why do the hard work? We'll do it for you. Only thing that we ask that you do is like, subscribe, and share our videos. Subscribing will allow you to stay up to date on our content that we drop, and you will get notifications every time it drops. Also, liking and sharing help pushes our content out there further into YouTube, so we can be able to continue to build our community of profitable traders. Okay, and like I've said before, which is the reason why we're doing this video, is that if you guys have any charts, securities, commodities, crypto, futures, other forex pairs, metals, etc., stocks, if you guys have any charts that you guys want broken down, please leave in the comments below and we will accommodate you and we'll have those videos posted by the next day. Okay, so you can either email us the request or you can leave a comment to the commodity or the chart that you want broken down, and we'll do that for you. Okay, this video comes by special request of one of our subscribers. They asked, can we break down the British pound Aussie? And that's exactly what we're going to do. So before we get to discussing what's happening on the chart, we're going to talk about each currency respectively, okay? Now, the British pound, like we've said, if you watched our videos, is that it does have a lot of dark clouds hanging over it with growing inflation, geopolitics affecting its country, the reverse negative sanctions that's having on them with that they tried to place on Russia, and also that their closest trading partner, which is the EU, is having a lot of weakness, inherited weakness as well, due to the entire destabilization of the Russian-Ukrainian war. Okay, so we're dealing with a currency that has a lot of things hanging, a lot of different factors hanging over it that's going to interfere with its ability to gain any type of traction and strength. Okay, so you have to take that into consideration when you're trading the British pound. Okay, also with the Aussie, right? We're also dealing with the currency that started out the year as one of our stronger currencies, but also due to global inflation, rising gas prices, and the geopolitical climate of today supersedes the current economics. We're seeing that the Aussie is also struggling to maintain its strength it's gained since the beginning of the year, and is also starting to lose it very rapidly. Okay, so we've had some positive numbers about the Australian dollar come out in its economics during the opening part of this trading week, but those numbers are being superseded by the current inflation that is strangling its economy. Okay, so basically, we're dealing with two currencies that are actively becoming weak or are weak. Okay, so the way you have to judge this is that which currency is weaker than the other. Okay, because the currency that is not as weak as the other one is going to act as the strong currency, and the weaker of the two currencies is going to actually act as the weak currency. So you have to make that judgment to be able to trade this currency pair safely. Okay, so now that we got all that out the way, let's go ahead and get to what's happening on the charts. Okay, so as we can see, we've been aggressively coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down. And then we did make a classic V formation in which now we're starting to see price is starting to come up. Okay. And then we did have some aggressive retracement down and we stopped right here. So it's a couple different scenarios as it plays out. If current fundamentals still hold, we're going to have a push towards the long side. But the next time we start getting shaky, having some retracement will be in this area. Okay, that's if the Australian dollar gets actually weaker than the British pound. Okay, we're going to see a push towards the long side. But if the British pound starts to get much weaker than the Aussie, because remember, you're dealing with two weak currencies. Neither one of these currencies is strong. It's all about which currency is weaker than the other or not as weak as the other. Okay. So if the British pound starts to become much weaker than the Aussie, right, then we're going to see a continuation of push towards the short side to get to pop. This would be the new targeted area if that's the case. Okay. So we'll go over this one more. So we're going over this one more time. If you have an Aussie that is much weaker than the British pound, then we're going to go towards the long position, with this area being our targeted area. Okay. But if you have a British pound that's weaker than the Aussie, then we're going to be going towards this area here. Okay. The best thing to do to judge this chart is to play out and see what's happening with the economic calendar, right? But the stronger possibility of the two is looking like we're going to possibly range out from this area here and then continue to go towards the long position. Okay? I hope that information was helpful for you guys. Happy trading.